My friends, thank you because you give me this great opportunity to be here in Bucovina. You are welcome in Bucovina and you'll be welcome in Bucovina forever. Is the life simple or complicated?
That's a very simple question. Life simple or complicated? Well, simple, I guess. But we make it complicated.
Matei?
Our mind is so complicated because we cannot allow us to live in the simple and the clear moment of the present, in the present of our life. We are, in fact, the only sacrificial beings that can have to think in the future because we feel insecure in the present. Yeah. And I learned this from Menis. So we also trying to get a secure place. And where is the secure place? We think is within our logical and conceptual minds, and we generate structure that complicate our lives and generate another me, and this is all the trouble that we have. So Menis give you a very simple answer. Myself instead, I give you a very complicated answer. So this is the simple life and the complicated mind.
What is the purpose of life? What is our purpose in life?
You want me to answer this?
Yes.
Life has no purpose. There's no purpose.
But I feel I have a purpose. To be rich, to be strong.
And you become a slave to your purpose. There's no purpose. The real purpose of life is to live it, 100%, the best way you can.
This is a purpose, to live our life.
Yes, if you live every moment 100%, you fulfill the purpose of your life, because when you do this, what you meant to do will come to you. But if you chase a purpose, what is the reason to chase a purpose in your life? What is the reason? Admiration, love, attention. You will become slave to this, and you will go on and on and on and on. Because for you, for Matei, for me, there is something for us to do. It needs to find us. We don't find it. I always use the example of leaders. Everybody wants to be a leader. Everybody wants to be a film star. Everybody wants to be famous, yes? I would say these people are chosen. We don't choose. We are chosen. Okay. How can you be chosen? If you live every moment the best you can, the field, life will choose you because you will be noticed that you're the right person to do this. But if you want to fight to arrive to a purpose, something you want, that doesn't belong to you. Why would you do that? Anything you do in your life with a motivation and intention, you are in trouble. It has to come naturally by itself. And if you look at the very best leaders in the world, they have not decided. They have a purpose or they want to be leaders. They were chosen because they were at the right time when the world and the energy, whatever you call it, want this particular person to be there. So that person was vibrating in themselves in the right frequency for them to be chosen. But if I really decided, the problem is in the culture we live in now, the narcissistic, individualistic culture, we are being trained that we have a purpose in this life. We've been trained in many seminars, many courses, many books, many people making a lot of money for this. And now we are teaching our children, ourselves, that I have to change the world, and everybody has a purpose that massive. The world depends on me. Without me, the world is not going to survive, you see? And what a torture I live in, because I will never be able to do anything to the world. The world must find me if I am the right person for this. And I really think the most inspiring people in the world never once sat and decided, I want to do this. Actually, most of the things I've done in my life, I've never planned anything. It has just come. But so going back to the beginning of your question, this very moment while I'm talking to you now, I'll do the best I can talking to you. Not only to be with you, not talking to you and somewhere else. And if I do this now, yes, I'm living the purpose of my life. Because maybe this conversation we have is the purpose of our life, you and I. But if I have an intention that I want to look good in front of the camera, or I want to go to an interview, or I want to impress you, impress the people on the camera, I lost my purpose. Goodbye. Because we don't know, maybe this interview will end here, finish. Or maybe somebody will look at this and find their purpose from this. Then my purpose would help the people to find their purpose. I will not talk to you and teach people how to find the purpose of their life. Yeah? That will be the biggest insult to anybody. How can you go to somebody and ask, tell me the purpose of my life? You are the purpose of your life.
I met a lot of people who asked me, Ștefan, how could I become rich? How could I get a Porsche? How could I get things? What should I tell them? Because I really think they need a purpose. You are telling me they don't need a purpose, but without a purpose, they will lose their life and their direction. If they don't know where to go, how could they arrive to a place?
You see, you said, you gave me the answer while you're speaking, in one word. You do not become, you are. You don't become, you already are.
Yes, but I don't know that I am. The people don't know that they are.
Because these people, since the moment they're born until now, somebody told them you have to become. You are not good enough. You are not a human being. I cannot be with you if you're not good enough. So they are already conditioned and programmed. I have to be better than this. And they are naive. But they are naive because they were not given space to be a human being next to another person. So it's always something missing. I am hungry all the time. I have to become. And they actually, naive is unfair, they are, but unfair to call them naive. They actually missed something in the first 2 years of their lives. And maybe if the interview evolve, we can go back to this much deeper bit about what they have missed. They missed being next to somebody to make them feel they are welcomed, they are good as they are. That's what
Matei?
I try to free associate from Menis' words. So, first of all, about the purpose. When you are not feeling alive, you need to find something instead. So, if you have a lack of the feeling of aliveness, you generate a vector, an aim towards you have to go, because otherwise nothing rests. And then, what is a purpose? A purpose is a movement of a direction which it's constructed by an ideal that we have inherited from our family. So when you feel that your life is not nourishing you in a way beyond thinking and words and so on, as Menis said, in the most natural way, you generate a cognitive defensive movement in which you have to find something, to grasp something, a goal, an image of yourself, everything. So an ideal of yourself which can generate a minimal sensation that you are something. So if I am like this, so this is my goal, to become like this. If I would be like this ideal will be something instead of the nothingness of my existence.